What's up guys, aarava here and welcome back to Survive Russia on the F1 2018 game here with the extreme damage mod installed onto the game. If you're unfamiliar with this series, we're here on the PC version. Like I just said, we have the extreme damage mod installed and we're trying to survive one entire lap of the circuit we're at by not breaking any bits of our car. A little bit of end plate, we have to restart the lap, we have to try and make it around in one piece for the challenge to be successful. And here we are at Sochi Autodrome for the Russian Grand Prix. The Russian Grand Prix in real life coming up, so I thought it'd be fitting to try and survive Russia here with the home man, Sergei Sorokin. So let's get into it. If you guys did miss the Singapore version of this, Survive Singapore, uploaded about a week ago, then be sure to go check that one out before you see this one. Annotation in the top right there, but let's get into this then. Survive Russia.
Keep your eyes open on the run to turn 1 and keep it clean. We want to come out in one piece. Good luck.
Yeah, one piece has a lot more meaning to us now. Usually it's just, okay, don't break a bit of your front wing. This is fully get wrecked out the race at this point with how extreme the damage is. We learned that in Singapore. But off we pop then towards turn 1. A pretty okay start there. Still a bit slow. Let's see how we do then into what the heck? What?
That looked bad. Are you alright?
Okay. Okay, there's been a bit of an issue here, lads. Very first attempt, and half the grid take themselves out. What on earth is all of this? There's a car already airborne there. Wait, one sec. How? It's not, you've not even, there's literally been 2 seconds since the fire red lights went out, and you've already done that. Huh? That's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars have made it through the carnage. The rest of yous, maybe that Renault will make it through, so 6 cars will make it through. The rest of you completely already just absolutely messed it up. Completely. Astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. Usually I have to make an aerial crash like this happen for like a thumbnail, but the AI have literally done it on their own accord. Right, usually it's a challenge for me to survive these AI. It looks like it's a challenge for the AI to survive themselves at the moment. I don't know what on earth is cracking off here into turn 1, but it looks like it's pretty much a bloodbath that I have to try and avoid somehow. Let's go on the left-hand side, see if we can avoid it. I can't avoid anything there. I literally got saved by the halo as well due to the Haas. Once again, the Aarava channel brings up the research for the FIA to you know, without the halo, my head would have been chopped off here. Let's face it. I've just done God's work for the FIA. This is actually hilarious. Look at this. Look at the bloodbath. And it's just... When you ever try to race on F1 2018 online, there you go, lads. Got your new meme there. This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. I can confirm this ain't it, Chief. The AI have literally lost the plot in this track. They literally don't know how to drive. I don't know. The mind boggles how in a kink they're crashing this badly. Like, what is this? What is this? What is this? How? Why? People, it's a kink. Literally, you've got 5 car lengths of width going on here. 5 car widths. And you still crash like this. How? It's actually like they're racing online and like they've all desynced to something because they just don't have any spatial awareness of each other. Like, I know that the damage mod also doesn't help them, but even on like a normal scenario without the extreme damage, they don't crash this badly in terms of like, look at what... It's literally the Great Wall of Russia in front of me. It is that. Literally, they're making the Great Wall of Russia right in front of my eyes here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars in front of me. 3 have already crashed next to me on the side. And that's half the grid out of the race. I've just thought what this is like, actually. It's like the game show. I don't know if they still do it, but when I was a kid, they had this game show called Bring on the Wall, where you basically had to jump through like a shape in the wall. You have to make like an action with your body to jump through the wall. It's like that. It's like trying to thread this car through the hole in this wall of AI. And it just he's upside down. He's completely fucked it. We're going again for attempt number 5 or 6 or something like that, but it's going to be the exact same result, isn't it? They're going to you know, just have a mare. We're going to just send it, and it's just not going to work, and there's my teammates now getting airborne. I dread to think what would happen if I actually got a good getaway as well here on the controller. Like, if I was on the wheel and actually got a semi-okay start, and I was in the middle of two of these cars, I would literally just get pinched and sandwiched into the wall, and I can already tell this isn't going to go well. 4 cars are wide there, and yep, Hartley's taking him out, and I don't even know how to react. Again, just stupendous. Actually just stupendous. Like, I just can't react fast enough there. I cannot. We've been asking, where on earth is F1 Battle Royale at? You know, Battle Royales and everything. Where's the F1 version? We've got it here, actually. We've literally got it. 20 cars drop onto the Russian Grand Prix circuit. Only 10 are making it out here. I mean, you know, we need to bring some improvements and get the 100-player going, but literally... wait, how have I got a puncher? The one time I don't hit anything and I get a puncher. Where did the debris come from? Which bit made me get a puncher? Was that... Wait, hang on. This little bit here. Look at that little thing. That is what gives me the puncher. Unbelievable. Anything else? These big bits, no. I'm pretty sure I went over a big bit here, didn't I? Any of those bits of carbon fiber, no. This perfectly timed winglet breaks my tyre. And it does it even before it hits the tyre, because that's how F1 2018 physics works. Great. Right, let's not get a puncher on the tiniest bit of wing this time, Arav. Let's make it through. Pray to the racing gods out there, or the crashing gods out there, that we can do this thing. Let's get going. Although, also, I've noticed, as we get on, the AI starts to be getting worse and worse, and I'm getting nearer and nearer to the absolute just... I actually just, at this point, what do I do? Apart from braking at turn 1, but that would just be cheating the challenge, what is there to actually do? Like, I've got to go either on the left of these 2 cars or the right over there where Stroll's going, and neither are going to work at flat-out turn 1. I've somehow changed the offset T-Gan by mistake, but you know what, we're just going to stay on it. It might give us some good luck, to be honest, right? Off we pop again, and again, I get a much better start than some of the AI there. My teammate doesn't have a very good start, right? I was like, I'm gonna stick to the inside there because I might be able to avoid that carnage, but my teammate crashed me out anyway, because after my teammate, there was a decent amount of room here. There was a decent, look at that. I could have been one of those cars going away into turn 2, but no, I have to, well, my teammate has to T-bone the Sauber straight away. I think that's the strategy, though. I think that's the strategy to the inside of turn 1, because everyone crashes at the apex of turn 1, but then they get swept across to the left. If we just stick tight to the line at turn 1, I think we can make it. So, you know, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to start off wide, and then I'm going to cut in here. Go to... Okay, that hasn't worked. I tried all that scientific talk about that's the strategy today, and it just has gone horrendously wrong. I've been bamboozled, run amok, led astray by that strategy, and downright deceived. Right, I literally have no idea now. I thought that was going to be the one, the golden idea, but it hasn't come into fruition, and now I'm just left scratching my head of how I'm making it through this entire just cesspool of crap of the AI, unable to look at that. What on earth is going on? I've seen better driving in F1 race stars, and that says a lot. I reckon this could be a fun online mode. If they had somehow, you could have you and your mates driving towards this carnage wall, and all 4 of you, if you had like 3 of your mates, all 4 of you had to survive. I reckon that would be quite a fun online game mode here, as now I can navigate. Stroll, come on, man, come on. No, teammate, no. Lance, listen here, Lance. I was freeing away that time. I had broken a little bit. I could have made it through this gap. I could have been away. I could have made it through. But no, you have to close this ever-closing gap here, and you have to ruin it for everyone. By that time, I slowed down as we entered turn 1. Maybe if I sped up, I could have made it through that gap. So we're going to full-on send it. Watch the bottom right. My throttle pedal is going to be stuck fully on this entire time. We're not lifting off, not lifting off, not lifting off, not lifting off, not lifting... It's worked! It worked! Not lifting off worked! We're up into P10! Oh, we're in the top 10 as well. Remember, that's part of the challenge as well that we established last time out at Singapore as Hamilton's crashed at turn 2, I should say. It's actually worked. full throttle. The Jeremy Clarkson way. More power solves everything. Power is the... I'm converted. I'm converted. I'm now fully with the Clarkson bandwagon. That full power solves everything. Up into P9. Bob's your uncle. Here we come then. Top 10 and surviving the Russian Grand Prix. Finally, we've made it through the Great Wall of Sochi. This is going to be the highest Sorokin's ever going to be, so let's savour it for his sake. Here we go, guys. Here we go. The end of the lap, and there it is. Survive the Russian Grand Prix in the books. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to smash that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below and what track you want to see next. If you're new around here, do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. But we've made it through the Great Wall of Sochi, and I'll bid you a goodbye and good night.